What's up, guys? We might have a problem with the Accord. Stay tuned. So what the deal is, me and my girlfriend, we went to Lowe's because we had to get some home improvement supplies. Once we came out of Lowe's, we got in the car and then it started missing. It seemed like it was missing on 1 or 2 cylinders, kept threatening to die at lights, and we ended up going to McDonald's because we were hungry, you know. And I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Well, it'll make it. Well, then it died in the McDonald's parking lot, right in the entrance, and I blocked a few people, and I had to actually get out and push the car, and I was like, what the heck is going on? I thought maybe a fuel delivery issue or something, so I pushed it into a parking spot, and, you know, we went inside and ate, and I was like, well, maybe if I just let it sit there for a little bit, it'll be fine. So we came back out, it wouldn't start still. It would just keep, you know, turning over the engine, and yeah, it wouldn't start. So I was like, what the heck, dude? Is it the fuel pump? So we were thinking it was the fuel pump. So I turned the fuel on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. And actually it did end up starting. So I was like, okay, well, maybe the fuel pump is going out. So that's something to look into. But it kept missing on that 1 cylinder. So we drove back here and it literally died right when I pulled it in. And we smelled something sweet. We were like, what is that sweet smell? So we opened up the hood and we noticed that the overflow tank was just overflowing like crazy. It was just like it was bad. And I was like, well, it doesn't seem like it's overheating. I looked at the dash. There was no overheating going on, or at least not via the temperature sensor. So I was like, what the heck is going on here? So that's something we need to investigate, because yeah, and even the fan wasn't even turning on. So I'm like, what the heck, dude? So there's something weird going on. And I don't know, it's kind of scaring me, you know, because it could be, I'm thinking it might be the head gasket, because it's maybe causing excess pressure. It's not overheating or anything, but it's like causing excess pressure in the radiator, which is going to the overflow tank. That's a thought. So let's see if it'll start up. That's the question. Will it start up and sound normal after sitting for a couple days? I figured, I was like, let me just let it sit for a couple days and see, you know, if that helps. So let's see what happens. Clock's still going, though it randomly loses time. I don't know what's up with that. I think if it gets too cold or something, the clock just stops working. I don't know what the deal is. Come on, key, cooperate with me. Don't want the radio to be on. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I gotta give it a couple pumps here. It always takes a couple pumps. See how it sounds? It's like da, 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 da. So that worries me that it may be a head gasket. So let's pop the hood here, because it didn't do that before. Did not do that before. And the thing is, you can't really actuate the throttle cable from out here. So let's try doing this here. Let's pop the radiator cap to see if we can see any bubbling or anything. Oh yeah, look at that. It's barely been running for like a second. That doesn't seem right. I don't think it's supposed to do that. So what I'm thinking is we might have a possible issue with the head gasket. Let me know what you guys think. So what do you guys think? You think it's the head gasket? Yeah, I think it's the head gasket, unfortunately. And it sucks because it was running so good. You know, right before me and my girlfriend went and seen a movie, we went out to eat the night before. It was running flawlessly. We went, you know, you guys saw I parked next to that Porsche, running so good. And then of course the next day, she just decides to say, no, not anymore. So in order for me to actually rip into this, replace the head gasket, or do whatever else, I'm gonna have to get that Pulsar done. And I would really appreciate it if you guys went and watched that video, because, you know, that would really give me some motivation to get that done, share it with you guys. I know you guys will enjoy that video, enjoy the Pulsar series, because the Pulsar is such a cool car, and it's just as cool as the Accord, in my opinion. So definitely check that video out, and I really appreciate the support. And I think once we get the Pulsar done, we could just tear into this thing. We can, we'll probably end up pulling out the engine, replacing all the gaskets is what I'm thinking, even the head gasket, obviously. Replace the CV joints, replace all the fluids, just give her a full going through. And then she'll be good to go for who knows how long, probably 100,000 miles, 200,000 miles. So I appreciate you guys watching and the support, and I'll see you guys, or you'll see me next time.